use public transport to get to our locations. And I don't know why my battery is saying low, because it got charged up, but we'll use it. I'm sure the other one's full, and obviously we should be at a location in the next half hour. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and hit a wee like on it. If you ding the bell, make sure it's all notifications. You'll get more updates for our lives and obviously videos that we post up daily. So, braving the so-called coronavirus lockdown, if you can call it that up here, but we're on our way, as you know, check on our way. And as always, I'm here with Frankie, and we're raring to go because it's been a wee while since we've been out last, so it's an exciting location that we're going to. We don't know much history, but it looks nice for the pictures, and obviously we'll go ahead. We'll try and see if it holds any residual or any intelligent paranormal hauntings. I've not read much on it, but we'll get a bash. Obviously, if we get something that's somewhere where you can go back to a proper location. So, stick in, folks. We'll catch you soon. Take care. Yep, we're still on the bus, folks, but the driver's got the fit thing, bombing it round corners and everything. First time, well, it's been a long time since I've seen a driver do that, because in and about Edinburgh they used to do speed limits. But anyway, we should be arrived, well, getting off the bus in about 25 minutes hopefully, so as soon as we get off, we'll check in and make our way to our destination for the day. So stick in, folks. See you shortly. We are back, folks. Look at this bit here. Looks like it's gone through some restoration work. As you know, we do enjoy some graveyard if they're haunted. This bit, I don't know if that's in use anymore. It's got a tower as well. It must have been a bell tower. So yeah, the direction says to get off at the stop up there, when we should have got off the stop around the corner, because of the factor that if you cut through the town just down there, it would have been a lot faster. So thank you, Google Maps. Right, look at that. Looks like it's getting restored and thing. It looks like it's open, but oh no, it's locked. Yeah, it's locked there. I think there's a big bit of board. Don't know, we'll try and read up about this graveyard and see if there's anything happening. You can easily get into that. Yeah, baby, that one. I'll probably try and cross over. Right, folks, we're going to cut here the now, but we'll check back in shortly. Right, folks, it's a bit of a weird one, because the fact that where we got off the bus, it's basically just straight up the road, but you can't get through the fields or anything like that, so we've had to walk round, and it's going to be a big circle, so it happens. So you've just got to muscle on and do what you can. Obviously we do this for people that enjoy it and stuff, so we didn't really back out. It's a few times we have, it just depending on health and stuff, but if we can do it, we will do it. Look at this building here. Must be some age to that. I'm not going to shine it in a person's houses, but there we go, look at that arch up there. Don't know what it means. but factor, it's nice. Even this bit here. Oh yep. Oh, I can't show it. It's a wee Aston Martin. It's a wee bit difficult to blur stuff out on the program software that I use, so I just try and avoid it so I don't need to blur it or mark it out with a grey box or something. So yep, we're not far away, but it's just annoying that we need to go in a big circle. So we'll check back in with you soon, folks. We can see our location, folks. Way up there is where we're going to go. So stick in, see what happens. Obviously we're reverting back to what we normally do. Obviously we don't know if this place is haunted, there's so many stories about it. So what we normally do, if you're new to the channel, is yeah, we're going to explore, but even though it's in the day, I do believe that you can get some spiritual activity if it's there. So if we get something. Right folks, we're back. Yeah, like last time, one of my batteries never charged probably, but I think it's myself. But I've not even thought of checking the map because I think it might be up here we need to go. So we'll double check, recenter. Yep, and we're taking a left here. So obviously, as I was saying, if you're new to the channel, stick in because we do try our best and bring as much as possible to the channel content wise. Oh, look at this.
The foundation
stone
laid by
Ja, is that no
George
what's that age there? 1811. See, this is why we go on this, you know what I mean, you stumble into some history and it's really good. To be honest, it gets us out, we really enjoy it. So we're going to revert back to normal. We'll do a wee bit of try and spirit communication, see if we get anything. Yeah darling, now look at that for a church.
I'm pretty sure in history classes I told that was
Yeah, so yeah. Right folks, we'll catch you in a wee bit. We've got this road to walk down, so we will speak to you soon. Yeah folks, this is what we've stumbled on. The water coming down there, it's really cool. Zoom in a wee bit, you can see. So, yep folks, obviously we're not far away, but if you're new to the channel, what we normally do, if we're out walking and we see something, we take pictures and we start recording, because the fact that some of the stuff is cool that you come across when you're actually out and you didn't expect it. So we try and document everything as much as possible for obviously the viewers, yourselves that are watching. So we'll check back in shortly because we've got a hill to go up. So speak to you soon folks. Right folks, we just stopped for a little break because we needed it, because it's a fairly steep hill, especially for us anyway. So yep, don't think we're too far, to be honest folks. And there's something there, unless it's just a waterway for the water to go out. Seems interesting. See what else is up here. Yeah, it's just what we call a a burn. Obviously people probably call it a wee stream or a mini river. Oh, still rolling. Click the button. See, it's really tiny down there. We'll zoom in. Obviously you're here in the water. Yeah? Yep, we're nearly there. Right folks, up there to the corner, that's where we're heading in. So, look at the landscape here. It is pretty nice. So folks, since we've got our wee entrance to where we're going into this place, we're going to keep rolling. To be fair, we're trying to use as much footage as possible so we can put out more content, because if we get a part 2 it helps us if we get a 2-parter for footage and content wise. So to be honest, some of the time it's just me talking a lot of rubbish, but most of the time we do pass stuff that's interesting to see, so it's pretty good. But we're almost at location anyway. It's just up on the, I say about 25 yards we'll be there. But to be honest, when we got pals now we walk slow, so coronavirus.
What?
Nothing, darling, it's all good. It's beautiful, and I've just hit a cobweb.
Oh,
Yeah, that's his entrance there. Right folks, let's push forward and make this a 2-parter. The more interesting stuff, interesting content for yourselves, obviously you will enjoy it more. So, stuff up here. So we've got to cross the road. It's a path. Doesn't take anything to get in. Oh, there's a pull box.
A what box?
Nah, I think it's a tank. It's in the ground. Yeah, folks. No, it's
There
not.
might be animals in there.
No. I think it's a tank or something. Something to do with sewage or something. So there we are folks, this is our location for today, and it stands out great. Double check, but I'm sure in the description it says it was built in 1501. I've got the stuff on my phone, excuse me. Yep, obviously in a wee minute I'll try and pull the phone out and tell you a wee bit of history. As far as I'm led to believe, it's called Castle. However, there is another name for it, but we'll just take you in and we'll have a wee look around, and then we'll have a minute or two just to speak about this glorious castle ruin. So they must be trying to work, but these things look like they've been here for a long time. So it looks like there isn't much work that has been done. Frankie needs to take an inhaler. Go and have a look about here. We did see something else as well. So obviously we'll take a wee walk around once we've seen in here. There we are folks. To be honest, I like abandoned buildings, abandoned places, but when it comes to castle ruins it's just something different about it. Obviously it's all proper stone. one, so I can't count that for nothing. But since we're going in, folks, we like to be a bit respectful regardless if it's haunted or not. So they say, we're not here to harm you, we're not here to do anything, to disturb anything, we're only here to make communication so we can learn a bit more about you if anybody resides here. Fair enough, I understand I don't put proper words across or mess up with what I'm trying to say, but I try my best. This is just like a wee cubbyhole, or it could have been a prison. As far as it led to believe, it gets named as a castle. However, it was a 2-storey house apparently. And I'll try and get some stuff up the new because I've got it on my phone, and we'll see what interesting stuff has happened here. So I think it's on this one, maybe. Yep. We get excellent 4G up here as well, folks, so that's not bad. Well, it's loading. Oh, it's loaded. No, it's alright. Obviously, stand with you anyway while we're going over this. So, yep. That's that we got. I'm sure this is the one. No, it's the wrong page. Wait there, we'll go back. Ancient monuments. The description on this. The monument consists of a shell of a late 16th century mansion built from freestone rubble and dressed facework. It is oblong on plan, measuring externally to 20 metres northeast to southwest by 7.3 metres northwest to southeast. The building was originally a three-storey, two of which remains large section on the southwest. But that's just giving you just a basic description, so we'll go back up to the next one, folks. Sorry it was taking time, I forgot. I'm going to jump on this one because I'm sure he put a lot of information, this person. So, the ruins of Uttershill Castle, crowned a sheep-side hill overlooking the junction on the Blackburn with the River North Esk, just south of Pennycook. To the east, smaller burn provides. And I'm going to scroll down and see if he's got the history on it. Right. Uttershill Castle was built by the Pennycook family, whom very little is known, and in about 1604 passed to the Preston family. George Preston, the first known, was the son of David Preston of Craigmillar. It is not clear when the castle was abandoned, but the lands were sold by 1717 to Sir John Clerk. We're following the footsteps of him. We've been to so many places where he's involved. And then perhaps in the early 1700s, and Robert Preston and the Elk move out. In 1719, references to Uttershill are somewhat unclear, but it seems to have remained in use as a farmhouse down to the late 18th century. By the late 19th century, it was being used for a gunpowder store. By that date had been ruins for considerable time. It is not clear the southwest wall fell, but drawing dated back 1836 suggested it had already collapsed by that date. The castle was sold on at least twice in the 20th century with view of restoration, but this does not on the surface apparently likely to be happening anytime soon. This is what happens, folks, with a lot of these places. To restore these, it takes a lot of money, but if you try and get yourself a private investor, it helps, but it's sometimes it's left to ruin, like we're seeing. So we'll have a wee more look about this, and then we'll look about the grounds a bit. We'll see what we've got, and obviously we'll come back and see if we can make any contact. If there's anything here, obviously, you know, we will try and provide spirit communication. That is good, how much this is standing, to be fair. All the wee details and stuff like that. See, these could have been wee cupboards, like storage places up there, and like windows and stuff like that. Come to this side, and you've got these weird kind of windows. That bit there has fell out for some reason. It's remarkable, to be honest. To me, this is true history at its best. Try and come and make a wee bit out of the window, because I know how bad that can be. Window. See, obviously this is starting to go as well. People have tried their best, but I don't know how somebody broke this down or anything. See, there's parts of the ruin over there as well. See, that's just incredible. We'll walk over a bit, folks. Somebody's had a fire there. It's like the detail that's still left, it's just unbelievable. Look at that, folks. They put bricks in with the normal stone. Oh well then. Right, we'll walk around the grounds now, see what we can see, because we noticed a few things as we were walking up. So just keep rolling. Obviously, the more footage that I get, folks, is better for us and you as well, partner. Right, folks, I think that's just been moved over. Any bricks that have been, well, that's fallen and stuff, so we'll walk around a bit, see what we can see. Seems like my other battery's gone, but if we have to, this camera allows me to charge it at the same time, and we've got battery packs. They're locked up tight anyway. Look at this scenery. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Getting away from everyone and just getting out, and then looking down and seeing where you've come from, even though it's a little town, but it's amazing to see. To be honest, I don't know what I was seeing when we were walking up the hill. It doesn't look like there's anything too much down here, but nope, there isn't much. So we walk up this way. What the hell? Is that television poles? It looks just a TV. really good, folks, is obviously you come into these roads and everything, and the fact that you can walk through the footsteps of the people that was originally here is just incredible. Well, that's what I believe. That's what makes this great, coming out to places like this. You learn a lot more about history and you get to connect with that history through spirit communication. It's just unbelievable. But it looks like there's nothing there. There was a wee trail, but there's a tree on that. I can't see much, but this over here looks like the bricks. But I wonder what that is up there. Way at the top of the building, folks. Way at the top of the hill, sorry, look at that. That kind of building or whatever it is looks familiar to you, and you know what it is, please put them in the comments. Because I don't know what that is, and it's a big structure anyway. Yeah, I know it's been a lot of talking on this one, but to be fair, sometimes we've not gone out for a wee while. We do miss going out, and to be honest, it's like, obviously, that's why, to be honest, we enjoy the lives. So if you're watching this channel, please come into the Sunday lives, come chat, get to know us a wee bit. Obviously we're not going to go too personal with anything, but just come and chat if you've got any ideas or anything like that, or you know of places. Just say you know of a place, and obviously you can jump onto the channel page and message us, and we can look at these locations. Obviously it's going to be a lot better for our channel, a lot better for the viewers or yourself if you know any place, because to be honest, it is good to see different people's concept of when they go exploring. It's really good. Obviously there's a lot of different YouTubers out there that I watch myself, and it's great because they're all different in some way. But to be honest, the cabins there look like door handles have been taken off. There's no door handles at all on them. Door handles at all. So we do get sheep up here, folks, because you've got sheep scat as some of the good people we watch would say. Wild bull, you know, scat. Wild bull.
Oh,
I like it's easier this way, to be honest. Somebody that's pretty recent, isn't it? Put a wee generator a bit on that to keep it dry. Now we're back in, folks. I think what we're going to do... What happened there?
what?
It stopped and went again.
Did your baby accidentally press the button?
Nope. Right, folks, I'm going to check what's happened, see what recordings I've got. I hope I've not lost it. Obviously we'll check back in soon, because we'll sign off of this part and then we'll do what we need to do. Take care all. Check in soon. Right, folks, for some reason, as soon as we came back in here, the camera stopped. I don't know if it's a trigger with that, because it was going to 19 minutes. Not too sure. Obviously it's a wee bit strange it's stopping, because the battery is not bad, to be fair. So what we'll do, folks, we'll sign off here, because we'll make this our first part, and the next part will be us seeing if we can get communication. Right, folks, thanks for watching and coming to the end of the video. And if you're new and you've got to the end here and you've not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, ding the bell, make sure you've got all the notifications, and and see what we get up to on our adventures. And if you're one of our viewers, thanks for returning, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.